Thanks so much, Mo. You guys are tweeting and you're hilarious. It's like you just said poor Ken, the instructor, was not ready for me this morning.
He wasn't ready for you this morning. He's like, do squats, and you're doing heads and shoulders, knees and toes, pretty much. It was a good time.
That music got us moving, and right now we want to hear what you're going to sound off regarding patio season for, a lot of cities right now. They're either considering reopen or
just happened.
As in Alberta, for example. So call us, email us. There's the number, 1-866-267-3797, or feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. Are you going to visit the patios if and when they're open in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, we'll start with a call from Sarah. Sarah's sounding like you're going to hit the patio,
Morning, Sarah.
I am so excited to finally hit a patio season in a safe way. I think it's good for essential workers as well to finally be able to socialize outside of work and to kind of get back to normal maybe.
Well, I hear you. See, we were mixed across the board because I can't wait to get back. I love a good patio al fresco, but at the same time, I am hesitant because I do like to see my parents once a week for dropping off on the driveway, groceries or even in the backyard. So it depends, because then will everybody else just be with others in their bubble? Yeah. Are they going to try and risk it with friends? You can't control those factors. And, how will they be cleaning washrooms, for example? So lots to consider as we go through this new learning curve. But you could always take out or get a delivery service to support local restaurants if you're not comfortable. So thanks for chiming in, Sarah.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
Stay well.
Great weekend, Sarah. Let's go to an email from Lisa. Lisa says, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm not quite comfortable going to a patio yet. The numbers are going down, but I still feel like the community spread is out there. I'm good with takeout to help support our local businesses. Baby steps, we will get there. Hard to eat with a mask on.
So true.
Have a great weekend, and thank you for all you do on BT.
Really
stay
good.
safe and stay well.
Good points. We have got Lisa from Brantford on the line. She's saying, Patty, no. Good morning. How are you, Lisa?
Good morning.
Oh, hang on. I'm just reading. You're a hairstylist?
I am a hairstylist, yes.
Okay, so I'm sure you are getting so many calls from your clients, because that's at the top also of everybody's list, is to take care of that hair, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's been a little crazy, but you know what? We just want to stay safe.
Yeah.
It's really hard. There's going to be so many things that we have to implement. Like, we're almost going to have to wear hazmat suits, ourselves and our clients included, which I have to tell you might be a little warm during the summer.
Right. It's so true.
I actually ran into a guy at the park. I went and did the safe distancing. I mentioned on the show yesterday I was going to go play basketball. There's no one else there at the courts. But there was a guy walking his dog, and he had the full PPE, kind of the mask on. And I was like, hey, man, do you work in, your frontline work or whatever? He goes, I'm a barber, and I'm just getting ready, to prepare to get back to work, and I'm going to need this.
So to condition himself to the breathing restrictions.
Oh, for sure. It's going to be crazy, really crazy. But, I have to say I'm kind of still patio no, only because, in watching the news these days, people are still having a problem respecting boundaries, and I get that. It's really hard. Everybody wants to see each other and hang out and, do things together, but how patios aren't that big. So what are we going to have, 4 people on a patio? Because if there have to be 2 meters or a safe distance between people, the patios aren't that large. Where I live, patios are pretty small. So I just think it's a little soon until we find out the true number of cases. And with all this been going on with the rioting and stuff, and people are not totally practicing the protocols when they're doing these ridings. I'm watching the news. I see people, less than they're shoulder to shoulder. They're not even, a foot apart, let alone 2 meters. It's crazy. So I think that, like I said, until we really know the numbers and where the cases lie, and because of the, you can pass it without even knowing that the asymptomatic thing, how do we really know where it's being passed and from who to who? So it really, in my opinion, I kind of think everyone should be tested.
Yeah, wouldn't that be the ideal situation to control the community spread in that way? Yeah, really great points, Lisa. Thank you so much. We've got Lynn writing in.
Yeah, we got in Lynn's email, and of course Lisa's referring to the protests that are happening across the country, not the riots for the most part. Let's make that point there. Yeah, for sure. How do I feel? Lynn says, I am more than comfortable having to sit on a patio and just watch the world go by, even if it's not having a drink. We as people need to socialize, even if it's from a distance. Also, a casual drink won't hurt, right? It's your own choice to sit at home or go outside. That's my view, and I'm sticking to it. And that's from Lynn. Thank you, Lynn.
And we've got Jared on the line right now. Good morning, Jared. And are you saying patio yes or patio no?
It's Jared, and yeah, I would totally go on the patio. I mean, like, it's outside, and like getting vitamin D, that's the best thing to get during the summer.
Yeah, I hear you, Jared. I guess it depends.
I don't have a problem with it. Like, yeah.
Jared, you're in Hamilton, and the way it's set up, so every city is going to be different. But where the areas that you might hit up, do you think the space is there? The way that
I think the space is there. Like, I'm in the Hammer town, Hess Street, for example.
Yeah.
That's a good place. Like, they can open up the Hess Street Village.
Yeah.
Don't let cars drive by on the street, and then just open up the streets for bigger patios.
And that's what I was thinking about, because I went to McMaster, so I'm familiar with Hess, and that's what I was thinking. You know, I call it Hammy-town. I'm thinking about just different cities across the country. If we do have the space to actually, do you shut down a street? Now people are going to be able to walk by. If there's extra patio space on the sidewalks, how are they going to navigate? I think there's a lot to, I guess it's happening in Alberta right now.
I think it's doable.
Yeah. Yeah?
Have a beer, have some wings. Come on, right?
Oh, I'm not against that. I would love that if we could, for sure.
And that's the thing. I know people were writing in saying as long as the sidewalks aren't completely being taken over, so I'm sure they're putting measures in place that if you're allowed to extend your patio space so more people can eat or dine or drink safely, that there will be a safe walking area as well. It's not like you're going to be walking onto busy roads if you live in a, more of an urban center. But
exactly. I don't know if you guys saw, but I think it was Holland or another country. They actually put up like little greenhouses for people to sit in.
Oh, we showed that.
Yeah.
Those were, I loved that idea.
The little bubbles kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've actually eaten one of those
pretty cool.
During the winter. They winterize it, so there was heaters and things in there, and it's pretty cool, but you have to be with that group that is your bubble group, because it is pretty close encounters inside of those.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jared, thank you so much. Enjoy the sunshine today, and thank you for taking the time to call us. We love talking to everybody at home. This is why we do this. Stay safe, and I hope you get that beer and wings soon.
Mm-hmm. And we're talking about food, right? Everyone's starting to get hungry a little bit. So how do you get that protein? That protein without heating yourself up too much.
And vegan options too, D.
Let's do it.
Plant-based coming up.